we're off to work again. We had another snowstorm. Shout out to Camaro Time, who had nice 60-degree weather the other day. I was happy with the 25-degree weather that we had. I thought it was great. But look at the crap all over my truck. God. Road salt and all that. And then on top of it, I had to go get salt, sand and sand my driveway because it was so icy. So that's why my tailgate's down. I'm hoping it'll rain and knock the rest of that, wash the rest of that out of the back of my truck. I put a tarp down, but so it didn't fill my bed liner with dirt and salt, but well, you know how that goes. But this is the main reason I'm videotaping right this second. Hold on. This is the, look at that. There is nothing like an Adirondack winter sunrise. Freaking snow. I'm over it. So there is some good about living in the Adirondacks with all this snow. We got a beautiful sunrise. This morning I am leaving my house during daylight. That means two things. One, I'm late for work. Just hit that snooze button one too many times today, but oh my goodness, that is gorgeous, guys. Look at that. Nothing beats that. I don't care who you are. That is gorgeous. Anyway. It also means that spring is coming. Because it's getting lighter earlier. So, pretty stoked about that, actually. Means we're closer to getting the car out. We're closer to putting the boots and jackets away and taking out the sneakers, flip-flops, shorts. And of course, you know, tank top. Taking us to the gun show, bro. Okay. So tomorrow, today, whichever it is the big day for YouTube with the demonetization. I don't know what that's going to mean for me. I don't know if that's going to affect me because currently I only have 8 subscribers, so I don't make any money anyway. But I'm hoping that they're not going to be like, well, you don't have any subscribers and your content isn't that good. So, to you. I don't know. But whatever it comes down to. I mean, if they don't kick me out, I'm going to keep making videos. I got big plans. But if I get kicked out, I don't know what happens. I'm new here. So don't tear me apart. I don't even know what's supposed to happen other than you have to have 1,000 subscribers to make any money off it. I've tried to listen to Camaro Time's videos, stuff about it, but I guess I don't understand. But I'm dragging on again. I'm rattling off. ADD. But I want to say thank you to the people who did subscribe to me in case I have to go somewhere. And thank you for all your comments, input. I greatly appreciate everything. I'm gonna give you some more of this morning. Please mind my dirty don't mind my dirty windshield, but this is why I deal with what I deal with the snow and the salt and the nastiness. I live in a very, very beautiful area, you guys. It's gorgeous. Even though they logged and thinned out the forest, you know, it's a nice part about renewable resources is it will come back. And you know, there's a lot of people who get upset about logging and stuff, but you know what? I hate to say it. It might take a little while, but after they log out a plot of land, you know, once it does grow back, it grows back more beautiful than it ever was. because a lot of times they replant when they're done, and you know, they can evenly space trees, and it's just, it gives them more room to grow, and the trees will do better. They'll grow straighter, they'll grow healthier. Boy, I'm sorry guys, I cannot get enough of that sunrise this morning. It is gorgeous. What's up guys? Well, we're rolling it home after a long day of work, and guess what? It's raining. I guess it's a good thing I parked the old Tundra on the bank with the tailgate down. Maybe we'll rinse some of that sand out of the back of it, left over from my driveway. That would be nice. So this is kind of a pointless video. I just, you know, we had a nice sunrise this morning, and I wanted to share that with you because, you know, a lot of people don't understand why we want to deal with the snow and the salt and the slush and the cold up here in the Adirondacks, but you know, we have a beautiful landscape that, I don't know, I just don't think I could live without it. So I'm going to talk about something that's a little off topic, and I want to know what you guys would do if you were in the same situation. If you scratched a lottery ticket tomorrow and won, whether it be a win for life or $3 million or better, let's put it that way, what would you do? I'll tell you what I would do. I love my house, I love my property, I'd stay right there. I would just pay off my house, vehicles. I would pay all my parents' bills. I would give them each stack of cash to do whatever they want with, retire early, whatever. You know, they took care of me my whole life. I'd have to give back a little bit, you know what I mean? And I would build like a 40 by 80 steel building behind my house, making 40 by 40 of it shop and 40 by 40 of it a finished storage showroom type thing for my vehicles. Let me tell you what I would do too. I would have every toy, and it's going to sound stupid, don't get me wrong, I would invest some of it. I would open CD accounts, put some away, hopefully have enough in there to live off the interest, but I would have every toy imaginable. My kids would have an awesome college fund. But after paying my bills and making sure my parents, you know, were set for the rest of their lives, I would have to say I would keep my Camaro because I love it. I would buy a 6th gen, I would buy a 4th gen, I'd buy a 3rd gen, 2nd gen, 1st gen. Because I love them all. And each and every one of them I would set up the way I wanted it. And then that would make me happy. I'd open my full boat, my own shop. I would want my own shop where I could do auto repair. I'd have a paint booth so I could do my body work. And I want to sell cars. I want to sell used cars. I've been doing this work for my dealers for so long that I kind of want to be part of that. Like, I love turning wrenches, so I wouldn't be able to stop doing that and be happy with life. I love my job. I love what I do. But I want to do the sales part of it too. Like, I want to go to auctions and buy cars. I want to, you know, buy Southern cars and bring them north. So, you know, New Yorkers, Vermonters, anybody in my area who wants a rust-free vehicle would not have to pay new vehicle price, could just come and see me and be like, well, this is my budget, this is what I could want, and can you help me out? That's, you know, that's what I want. I like helping people. I want to help continue to do that. I would also, this is something that I like. New York State, okay, they do this program in the winter time for like low-income families who can't afford like Christmas presents and stuff for their kids. where this foundation will provide a Christmas for these kids that ultimately wouldn't have one without their help. Well, if I could set it up, if I was a millionaire and I had the money, I would start my own thing so I could donate a good, reliable, fuel-efficient vehicle, even if it's only a couple a year, you know what I mean, to families who, one, work and are trying their hardest without full boat government assistance, meaning that they work, they do the best they can, but they just can't do it all alone. I'm not talking about helping like people who are on welfare and choose to be on welfare because they don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? There is a difference. I mean, if you physically cannot work and you need like welfare, financial assistance from the state or government, I'm all for it. But there's a lot of people who take advantage of that, and it drives me nuts. Let's put it this way. Up the road from my house, about, I say up the road, about 4 miles away, there's this house, or trailer, better term, it's a trailer. And I'm not putting it down, I'm not putting down anybody who lives in a trailer. I lived in a trailer at one point in my life. There's nothing wrong with that lifestyle. But the thing about this one is, their yard is trash. There's stuff everywhere. There's no and I understand that some people have a lot of stuff, but there's no organization. It's just pure garbage. There's no other word for it other than garbage. Just laying around. There's about 4 or 5 people that live in this one trailer. None of them work. Not a one of them work. And I see them out there in their yard. In the summertime, they're kicking a soccer ball around, or hanging out, running around chasing their kids. You know, maybe there's something there, they can't work, but to me they look like they're pretty fit, pretty active, like they're having an okay time moving, and you know, I don't see any reason why they can't work. But my point is they all live together in this trailer. There's garbage everywhere. They can't even clean their yard up. They don't work. But there is a orange 5th gen Camaro sitting in the driveway, an SS. There is a Tundra, newer than mine, sitting in the driveway, a Platinum edition, mind you, sitting in the driveway, and this is the one you'll get the kick out of the best, because all of us know how expensive they are. A brand new, and I mean fucking brand new, pardon my language, Cadillac Escalade. The XT, the longer one. Yeah. It's ridiculous, right? Sorry, I had an itch. But anyway, I'm off topic again. The point is I want to know what everybody would do if you won the lottery. Like, what would be your priorities? Maybe mine are jacked up. I don't know. But yeah, I want to create a day job, basically. I want my own shop. I want to help people. I want to continue doing what I'm doing, but I want the money, the funds in the bank, so my family doesn't have to worry about a thing, as long as any of them has to live. Yeah, I want some toys. I'm a dude, of course I want toys. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. My rants get better from here. I had an off day today, so I had to wreck somebody. But you know you all know how that goes. Have a good one. So one more thing before I go, guys. Sorry, I totally spaced on this during my rant, but a lot of people don't understand. Well, if you want to help low-income families, why a vehicle? Why would a vehicle be so important? Well, you have to remember the area that I live in is very rural. You have to travel sometimes to work anywhere, let alone someplace that you can make a good wage. So And taxis are ridiculously expensive. I took a taxi home one day when I had to drop one of my vehicles off at the dealership for some recall work, and it cost me $30 to get from the dealership to my house. That's like a 10-mile ride. That's crazy, you know? I feel like if I was to donate anything, in my area, having a vehicle, a decent, reliable vehicle, means a lot. If you answer a job ad, say it'd be on Craigslist or the internet or newspaper, in my area, a lot of the requirements are must have reliable transportation. I feel like that some of these families that need the extra help, if they had a decent vehicle to get where they needed to go, something that wasn't going to leave them stranded, something that they could get in every morning, turn the key, start it, and have it run and go, I feel like it would open a lot of doors for a lot of people who are actually trying and want to try and better themselves. Because let's face it, guys, vehicles are expensive. They're probably one of our most costly, needed possessions, other than a house, a place to live, you know? And I hope that you guys understand where I'm coming from. There's a lot of programs to help kids and give kids things that they need. But there's not a lot out there in New York State other than a welfare program to give a parent something they need. And if you can provide somebody with reliable transportation to get them to a job, or to get them back to a college course, or just maybe they have an old clunker that they've been fighting to keep together, and that's sucking out funds that could be used somewhere else. That's all I'm saying. Like, sometimes it's okay to help people who have the willingness to help themselves. We live in a world where the dollar is everything, and that's sad to say, but there's so many relationships and families and stuff that part ways because they fight over money. That's the most pointless thing in the world to fight over, because fighting over it isn't going to make more of it. I've seen this a lot, and you know what? If I was a millionaire, if I was in the position and I had the financial backing to help these people who deserve to be helped live a better life and have a better quality of life, you're damn right I'm gonna do it. I'm all done. Sorry guys, thank you. Okay, so I was kidding, I'm not done. It's like, not just families or relationships or even businesses that, you know, struggle with money and finding money, but there's this other thing I talked about in my video the other day. These people were at a Cars and Coffee meet. Kid's head gasket popped on his car, and all these people especially if the guy who owns this car ever sees this, the car was a turd, guys. But you know what? You can see that he was trying. He loved his car. He was into his car. And at the end of the day, in the vehicle community, that's worth something. But all these people are standing around, and you can see all these new cars around, and you can hear people laughing at him and giggling at him and putting him down because that's what he had. Well, you know what, guys? Seriously, if not just money-wise, but not one person there walked over and asked, is there anything that I can help you with? What is wrong with the world that we live in, where not one person offered to help that guy? Or even said, hey, my car's here, my car's running good. Do you need anything at the parts store to fix this? I'll go get it for you. Simple. It's not hard to be a good person, but it's still I see so much people having trouble with it. It's frustrating. I'm getting myself angry. The reason that America is America is because people stuck together to create common ground. They wanted their freedom. They wanted to stick together. And Americans today, the world today, has lost so much contact with that original thought of freedom and a better life that they've gotten hung on themselves, and they look down on people who have less than them. Guys, that needs to stop. I'm not rich. I work a blue-collar job. I bust ass every day to bring home a paycheck for my family. And yes, I have a few decent vehicles and I have a house. Is it the best house in the world? No. Is it the nicest vehicles in the world? No. But you know what? I earned them. And if there's anybody who wants to put me down for what I have and what I've done, that's fine. Because at the end of the day, you're no better than me and you're no better than that person standing behind the counter at McDonald's serving you your order. Please remember that. Have a good day. Please like, subscribe.